line for young people, giving them confidence and teaching them valuable life skills. But a new report is warning those spaces are under threat following cuts to funding.
Yes, the charity, the YMCA, says the number of local authority-run centres in England have more than halved since 2011. And in Glossop, teenagers are trying to save their club after the county council said it can no longer afford to run it, as John Maguire reports.
Twice a week, every week, children can come here to the community centre on the Gamesley estate near Glossop and learn to box, to bake, and tonight, to make banners. That's because the building's threatened with closure. Helen Thornhill runs the Hangout Club.
So, Helen, what does this place mean to people?
It's a lifeline, really, for the young people that come. It's a safe space. It's a place where they can come and meet their friends, be sociable, get out of the house, be active. They're talking to each other, they're talking to the adults, they hold really good conversations, but they're allowed to be themselves. So they're not on the street, they're not getting moved on by the PCSOs. Really, they just want to be sociable, don't they? They just want to be with their mates.
There's a night for teenagers and a night for younger ones. 11-year-old Mia tells me it's essential for local children.
This wasn't here, everyone was like bored, like getting upset and like worried and things. But when this came along, everyone was happy, smiling, not confused, not angry.
Dawn volunteers here and loves it. She says the relationships formed benefit the whole estate.
For the young ones, it's the heart of the community. You know, where else can they go? They come here to talk to us, they come here to learn to cook. You know, some kids have never made a sandwich before, come here and make a sandwich to meet up, and they're getting to know us adults. You know, they might not have a trusted adult in their life. We might be their only trusted adult. So it means a lot.
The club is under threat not because of any cut to youth services, but because the community centre's owner, Derbyshire County Council, wants to close the building. In a statement, it says, "We're continuing to review the various options and are in discussions with interested groups in case we can find a way to keep the building open." The volunteers have launched a crowdfunding site in an attempt to save the club. Matt does the sport here. He's lived on the estate his whole life and also runs a mental health group for adults. The LETS stands for Listen, Exercise, Talk and Support. He's concerned about the children's future.
They're young, they need to be active, they need to be doing things instead of being sat in their house. Otherwise, I'm going to end up seeing them at my mental health group, what I run in Glossop. I think myself, like, I will see them at the mental health group in the next 5 years or so, if they don't keep it open, yeah, because they've got nothing else. And I think the mental health will go downhill massively.
They also run activities during the school holidays for those most in need. For the government's part, it says £1.6 billion of funding, and the National Youth Guarantee aims, in England, to ensure that by 2025, every young person will have access to regular clubs and activities, adventures away from home, and opportunities to volunteer. It's the adult volunteers that keep this place going for the benefit of the children.
I come here every week because you can do boxing here, and you can, in there, alright, what you can do is you can do like cooking if you want, which is good for like in high school, isn't it? You can like do pool, you can sometimes like do footy outside, yeah, and you can buy some sweets, yeah, which is really, really nice.
Buy some sweets?
Yeah.
That sounds like a reason to come alone, doesn't it? And if you didn't come here, what do you think you'd be doing?
I'd probably just be doing nothing. I'd be bored. I'd be extremely bored.
It's really good, and it's a big place for people to make lots of friends. So if you wanted to make friends, then you could just come here every Monday or Wednesday.
It makes me happy when I go because like it's a safe place and it's a fun place to go. It stops like people like walking around the streets and everything.
The community centre also hosts a boxing club twice a week. 12-year-old Seren has ambitions to be a national champion.
Are there other places that you could go and box?
Steve's got another one in Staley Bridge, but he doesn't open on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I love boxing and I go on the Tuesday and the Thursday here. So I would be really sad if this does shut down.
There's no shortage of fighting talk here.
We will be somewhere for you all to still keep your club open, I guarantee it. And you can hold me to that.
The passion and commitment of the volunteers will now be tested. But they remain determined to save this club, not just for the children, but also for their families and the whole community. John Maguire, BBC News, Gamesley in Derbyshire.
What an incredible place. And I know there are lots of other youth clubs up and down the land that are hugely important to community. So do get in touch with us this morning and let us know how important those clubs are to you.